alumni to get it over 10 points. A hard foul. And it looks like Ron Howard will go to the free throw line. And they're slowly flipping back into this ballgame. One of the things as a coach
See you. Hell yeah. To rep this mother freaker, man. Damn.
Mr. Cincinnati, hard at work.
What's up, man? How's everybody doing there? Don't do this. Don't be sitting and doing this. No accomplishments here.
JK is going to start us off with a side lateral extended set. The set begins with 10 side laterals with your arms slightly bent. When you reach 10 or you can't possibly get any more, bend your arms and that's going to create a shorter lever. So when you create a shorter lever, this brings the weight closer to your body, which makes the weight easier to lift.
Then we threw in some side lateral swings to isolate the side delts even more. These were made famous by the great John Meadows of Mountain Dog Training and Diet fame.
Once again, if you like the music, hit up Young Veer at soundcloud.com/Veer Productions. As always, there's more info in the description. Next up was rear delt machine flies, better known as the reverse pec deck. We did 3 sets of 20 reps here, and not an easy 20 reps either. We did the kind of 20 rep set where you want to quit at 12 but you grind out like 8 more. The goal is a heavy 20, even if you have to pause, which is known as rest pause. You do that for 5 to 10 seconds at a time until you get your 20. Barbell front delt presses. If you remember in our second video, we did the cable version of this. Cables allow you to apply resistance at the beginning of the strength curve when your muscles are the strongest. Our challenge was to stimulate this with the barbell. And to do that, we lay supine, which in regular terms just means on your back. On to one of my favorite exercises, close grip bench. We try to keep our elbows tucked as much as possible to isolate the triceps and try not to bring the bar all the way down to your chest. Doing this will keep your chest out of the movement. My triceps came up a lot from doing this. I used to always get bicep and forearm compliments, but now I'm starting to get tricep compliments.
Really glad when Kareem introduced this to me, because I used to do my close grip a lot different, with my elbows flaring out and not getting enough tricep work. Works really well also doing it on a Smith machine, as you don't have to balance the bar.
Weighted dips up next. This has always been a staple of my tricep routine, but don't be afraid to get rid of these if they put too much stress on your elbows. I also see a lot of people dip too far down, which puts excessive strain on your shoulders. Bicep curls with chains. We throw this in for some variety and a different stimulus for the biceps. You get some forearm work as well because you have to really grip the collars here.
When you do this, make sure you do it on top of a platform or on a bench to keep that tension on your bicep all the way to the top.
I have no idea why this is called the preacher bench. It's something I've always done since reading Arnold's Encyclopedia of Bodybuilding. We keep our elbows at the top of the pad like Mr. Olympia Larry Scott. This minimizes the amount of front delt that can assist in the movement. Next up is cross-body hammer curls. These hit the brachialis as well as the biceps and the forearms. The brachialis is located on the outside and underneath the bicep. It gives your arms that 3D look and pushes up the bicep peak. The last bicep and tricep movement was nothing fancy, just a bicep and tricep cable superset. I thought this would be good to flush some extra blood into the arms. And finally, no arm workout will be complete without some forearm work. Too many people neglect the forearms. They have these huge biceps and triceps, and they have these spaghetti noodle forearms. I don't know about you, but I'm trying to be like Popeye up in here. Forearms, like calves, respond very well to reps and time under tension. We like to do 20 reverse curls, 20 underhand curls, and at least 30 seconds of plate pinches. It's a nice tricep to get those forearms pumped, yet maximize your time.
This ain't no game. This ain't no game, baby. It's about hard work, dedication, and this motherfucker. That's it, period.